Okay. Hopefully, hopefully we're live. I'm still waiting on confirmation. Let me go out and send this link to all the places that it needs to be sent. Give me a second for that. I will also do the mandatory mute myself for a moment. Check to see if the stream is working how it should be. So give me a second for that. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, hopefully there shall be fewer technical, let me move that, fewer technical difficulties today. The biggest problem I can see going on with this stream, one, I might have to mute for a little bit in just a second, which really proves you don't realize how how much I have to edit out of recording stuff until I do these live streams. So I was like, oh yeah, people are making noise in the background and coming in and out of the place all the time. Oh, Hicklo's just arrived. Hello, Hicklo. So yeah, hopefully my goal today is to hopefully get a little bit more work done down here in the tunnel. We kind of started digging it last time. I would like to... Oh no, not yawning already. It is too early for yawning. I would like to sort of get a part of this decorated, or at least figure out how we want this to look. I am a little bit... Oh, that's not where I want it. I am a little bit worried about particularly this part right here, because this is so... If we go into... Oh, I can't spell. Apparently, I really can't spell. If we go into spectator mode, you can see that we are like just right below the surface. So I'm thinking probably we're gonna have to... Thank you, Hicklo. Thank you very much. I think probably we're gonna have to do a little bit of this. Well, that's not what I want. And just kind of drop the whole thing down a little bit. That way we can avoid any unwanted consequences up there. Oh, I didn't realize there's stuff going on there. So yeah, that's sort of the plan for today. I don't have, as per usual, I don't have too much of a plan for this thing, but I would like to get it kind of decorated. And I think we have... Okay, well we have actually everything we need. I was going to say, I think there's a shulker box of useful items up over here. I think this is all... Well, that used to be Deep Slate once upon a time. This is all stuff that I used to build the Circle of Strife. So... Oh, and there's mud too. If we ever want to go mud style, I suppose we could do that. So yeah, that's sort of the plan for today. It's probably going to be a little bit more chill, just because it is a little bit late. It's not like super late, but... Okay, hang on, let me check. It's not late at all. It's like 8:30 here, 8:20 here. So it's not actually late at all, but I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I would imagine many people who are not in Alaska are also kind of tired. Oh, hello, Jack. I didn't know you still kept up with this channel. We are here tonight digging a tunnel. So yeah, I think it's gonna be, because this, I didn't realize till yesterday actually when we were actually digging this hole, how long the tunnel actually is, but like, yeah, sorry. the tunnel, you gotta come loop around this way, and then this is another spot where, actually no, this should be good. But just for precautions, I'll kind of dig this down. Gotta loop around this direction, and then you have quite a bit of a ways to go actually until we get to the big beige building, which I suppose is to be expected, just because, oh my god, there's so many blocks that I left behind here yesterday. I'm also going through periodically and putting these lanterns up on the ceiling. There we go. But yeah, and then we loop all the way back up here to the big beige building, climb up these stairs, and then pop out in the basement. Which I guess it never struck me really how far of a distance that was, but when you come up here and actually look at it, you can, oh, it's nighttime, lovely. You can see that from here to, like, it pops out here, it's got to go all the way underground under this river area. I'm hoping we don't run into water. And then to the Circle of Strife. So yeah, it's a little bit of a distance, but I'm sure we can get at least a portion of it done today. Oh, Preston's arrived. Everyone's popping in and just saying hello momentarily. Okay, so what exactly do we want to do as our design here? We can always change it later. I'm thinking perhaps we... Okay, do we have spruce anywhere? I can definitely go get spruce, but I think at least every once in a while, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 5 blocks we can do this sort of the pillar sort of ordeal. I don't know. We might end up no, we probably won't. Just keep it consistent with this. I was thinking we might end up raising the ceiling, but this will probably be fine. We might have to raise up the lanterns though. Let's get some spruce though and see which one looks better in practice. I suppose it's also time to go to sleep, so let's do that. I don't think there's any beds in that building, which is a little bit odd, but no matter, we can head to our little villager place. Which, oh my goodness. Which, by the way, none of these villagers actually have, like, these don't function. They don't claim these workbenches, which is really inconvenient. It's going pretty well, Preston, all things considered. I've been pretty busy this for the past few weeks, which is why I've mostly been I've been trying to record a Let's Play episode for like 2 days now. But alas, it is simply easier to live stream, and I felt like getting some of this tunnel done tonight, so that's what we're doing. Spruce slab, spruce stairs. Do we have trapdoors? My inventory is going to get so full so quickly. Let's do away with some of this. Go see if we have... Ouch. I just took down a spruce tree the other day, so I should have a decent amount of spruce. I don't know where it's at, but I know it's around here somewhere. Or I might have put it in like the main storage area. Yeah, IRL has been getting me hard. Yeah, I was on vacation for like 3 weeks, and then I got home and immediately like all my school responsibilities have sort of hit me like a truck. So I've been sort of, okay, well, here's some of this. I've been sort of tending to those first, but I was also like really addicted to Minecraft, but it was on another server, which is not what you want to happen when you do this sort of stuff like as your hobby. So because I wasn't streaming anything on that other server. I just kind of got addicted to it. But yeah, I felt like playing some more Minecraft, and I especially felt like the Let's Play world hasn't gotten a lot of love recently, so I figured we could do some stuff on here. Okay, how do I want to go about doing this? I was sort of thinking that, is that too low though? Or like, here. Bing, 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 something like that. And then I guess we could have this too, and then we'll have the stone bricks. And we'll see how that looks, if that's a pattern. And then the walls can be deep slate, I guess. And then the walls can... And then we can see if we want to continue that for all the way down there. We're going to have to figure out what we want to do for the staircases, but that's a when we get there problem. Bang, 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 bang. I am concerned a little bit. That looks pretty good. I am a little bit unsure of what we're going to do with these lanterns, I will admit. But I'm sure we can. Maybe we'll put them in the walls, actually. Because there's... problem with that is there's only one per section, so they'd have to be like... It would have to alternate between, like, lantern on this side, lantern on that side. But I think that's feasible. I've been addicted to just playing Minecraft without recording and streaming. Yeah, same. That has been my problem recently. I've been trying to get back into the swing of things. Does that look all right? I don't know. And then the ceiling, what do we have going on for ceiling in here? It's just more deep slate. Okay, so let's see how the more deep slate aesthetic looks, I suppose. We could also try to do something with like spruce in the ceiling, like what we've got going on in that other room, but I would really rather keep this kind of simple. Maybe, let me see that lantern. If we put a hole right there, I think that probably works fine. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm not super concerned about the aesthetics of this tunnel, just because it's mostly just going to be something we're running through. Yeah, I think that actually doesn't look too bad. I would be okay with continuing that pattern. I do feel like, do I have soul speed? I don't. Oh wait, no, that goes on your leggings, doesn't it? I still don't. I do feel like it would, no, soul speed goes on your boots. The swift sneak goes on your leggings. I feel like it would be sort of beneficial to put something down like on the floor here, like a carpet or something, but I'm not sure how I would go about doing that and making it look good. So we're gonna ignore that for now, and if we want to come through and put like soul soil or soul sand and carpet over top at some point, then we can do that. Oops, I think I just nudged my microphone. I need to, here, moved my microphone a little bit. I'm sure it was, I'm sure you could hear it. It gets very in the way of my mouse somehow. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to bring up. There is the possibility of my mouse dying sometime during the stream or going low battery, and if I get the little notification like up in the top right corner that my mouse is dying, then we're just going to have to end the stream there. I charged it for like 10, 15, 20 minutes maybe before the stream started, but I'm not convinced that's going to last us very long. I don't plan on really going any longer than like an hour and a half, but still, if that happens before we reach that mark, then we're just going to have to end stream there, because I'm not going to bother with trying to micromanage chords and such in the middle of a live stream. Okay, this is kind of a problem. We don't have a lot of lanterns. How does it look if I... Is that still doable? What's the lighting level? Oh my goodness, it dropped down to 18 FPS for a second there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, okay. Doesn't dip below 6, which should be good. I hear, they said that mob spawning level's been changed to 0 now. That was a little bit ago, but I don't know. I'm still getting mobs spawning in places where I do not want them to spawn. So I've been a little cautious about that. Maybe actually, instead of lanterns, one of those people who does not use a wireless computer mouse. Yeah, problem is, here, let's go get some candles and see how that looks. That could be cool. Problem is, the back of my monitor, or like, I only have... I only have so many, like, input spots on the back of my monitor to plug stuff in, so I don't have the space for for a mouse cord, or a corded mouse. Okay, let's check. Luckily, I have a decent supply. Bonk. Luckily, I have a decent supply of candles from back when they were dupable. Here, I'm gonna mute real quick and just check on the stream as you do. Okay, we're perfect. Things are going swimmingly. Let's grab these candles and oh, I need flint and steel as well. I think those would look kind of cool in that tunnel. Where am I hiding them? There's also a bunch more lanterns if we decide to go that route. Where? Why do I not have a flint and steel anywhere? Wonder perhaps if... Nope. Okay, well this is a conundrum. Where are... There's one. Okay, I was gonna say, I know I have one in here somewhere. Let's see how this looks. And I guess I don't necessarily want to make them like here. If we take you out, replace you, and just do something like that. Does that work, or does that take up... I think that takes up too much space. I think if we were to do that, we would have to make them indented. So let's scratch the candle idea. We have a lot of lanterns now, so let's just go with those. And let's drop these candles off just because I don't want my inventory to get full. Did you get a chance to see the Minecraft movie? No. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, although I don't know if that was in the part of the stream that was muted or not. That was an unfortunate quality of yesterday's stream. I checked. So where I live, we don't have like a big chain movie theater where we live. So it's kind of like a little, I don't know, it's not like a family business, but it's a pretty small movie theater. It's kind of privately owned. And I checked when they are going to be playing the Minecraft movie, and they are not playing the movie at all for the entire month of April, which is kind of ridiculous. But that means basically by the time that it comes to theaters here, it'll probably also be out on streaming services. That's sort of my thinking, because I'm assuming it's either going to come to theaters here in May, or it's just going to not come at all. And I hope that it comes here to our theater, because I have a group of friends and I who really want to go all see it together. So I am still holding out hope, but the future's not looking bright for that. But yeah, I do really want to go see it. I'm hoping if I have an opportunity to go, like to head into the city, then I would like to go and watch it while I'm there. Okay. Oh my goodness. See, oh no! That was a mistake on my part. I'm glad there's not more gravel up there. But yeah, this is a little bit of a tedious process. I'm glad I'm having to sort of micromanage my inventory at this point, which is never a good stage to get to. But that's just sort of the way of Minecraft. Alright, I'm not liking this gravel. I will say, no gravel, no gravel. Okay, we should be mostly safe over here, it looks like. Oh my goodness. Yeah, same. I have, luckily nobody here, because it's not showing in the theater here, nobody has really... Like, nobody's seen it, so nobody can spoil it for me. But almost all that I know is just the stuff that's been around on the internet, which is the trailers. I saw all the trailers and the sort of memes that are going around about it, like the flint and steel and the chicken jockey and that sort of stuff. I know about that, but I don't know any details about, like, the plot. If there's going to be much of plot, which I suspect that it's not going to be a super plot-focused movie, but I don't know. I know it's basically about, like... I know it's basically the plot of Minecraft Legends, it seems like, right? Or whatever that video game was, where it's like the Nether breaks into the overworld or whatever. I know that's basically the gist of it, but I don't know any of the finer details. Okay, soon enough we're gonna get down to there and have to decide what we want to do when we start going down the staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's kind of an unfortunate spot to put that, but bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Oh, and I guess you can go into the ceiling. Okay, once we get this... Oh, I didn't put the stairs and the trapdoor over here. Okay, so... Actually, no, we're actually making decent time. We've gone through like 1, 2... We've got like 4 sections of this thing done already. We have to finish this section, and then we will be on to... Yeah, was that 5? Yeah, that is 5. And then we're going to have to go to this weird staircase area, which I'm not quite sure what I want to do for that yet, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure we'll figure it out. How'd Stride Season 3 going? Oh, I ran out of deep slate. Stride Season 3, I'm sorry to say, I have not actually been on the server for a month and a half or so. That's just because I've been so busy. But from what I've seen in the Discord server and through the YouTube videos people have been posting, things have been going pretty well. I've had a lot of time on I've had a very fun time on it so far, and the little that I have played, which is not too, it's not like I haven't played nothing, but I certainly haven't played as much as some of the other members of that server. But yeah, it's been going well. I'm excited. We have some big plans in the works, and I'm excited for those to come to fruition. So we'll see how that goes. And I also am just excited. My tentative plan is for next week. I think next week is my first not super busy week for a while. So my plan is to hopefully log on to Strides and get some work there done. Maybe get an episode on there out next week. I'm not sure what about. There's some stuff that has been happening to my base that has not yet been revealed to the public, really. So we'll see how... Oh, what is going on? So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. And then obviously I'm trying to get this Let's Play video out sometime before Thursday or before Friday. That would be at most ideal, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. And then I kind of have a lot of projects going on right now, and then my album. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can put one here, I guess. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then put one here. That is actually not a bad deal at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that works out pretty well. And then we just have this sort of weird gap right here that we need to fill. Oh, well, that is not the way I wanted that block to be facing. Maybe it might look better if we were to just completely get rid of this section here. But then I'd have to... Okay, let's do that. We'll get rid of these and just make it deep slate, and then we'll have to recenter the lantern. But honestly, that is not too much work for me to do. Oh. And then this section will just be, I suppose, a block longer than the rest of them. But stop, I don't know what is going on. I try to click to one tool, and it goes to weird wacko land. Okay. There we go, and then just move this guy over. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, so just move this guy over. Okay, and that should be good. And now we have this whole upper section of the tunnel done with. And that is looking pretty good, honestly. It looks like, it's not looking great, but it looks like a tunnel, which is what it is. So now we have to figure out how this is going to work. Let's go make some stairs. I should have brought a crafting table, and actually it might be good to just take this shulker box with me and put some stuff in it. So like, bang, 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 bang. The ambient desert sounds keep making me think there's a creeper nearby, which are kind of scary. How many stairs do we want? Probably a decent amount. Okay, let's see how that goes. These sorts of downward sloping things, I always kind of don't know what to do with them. But I don't think this should be super hard. So if that is sort of the strategy we go, it's the ceiling mostly. I would prefer these to be up to here, I guess. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, nope. Okay, how does that... I just don't know how we're going to connect this all the way down to this. It would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, that might be the way to do things. Like something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. I don't know. It's real. This is a weird part of the cave. Besides IRL stuff being in the way and my procrastination of making videos. Yeah, I actually did see that. I haven't watched the video that you were voice acting in yet, but I am aware that you are doing voice acting, which is very cool. I've thought about oh yeah, go make a community post about it right now. I thought about, because I've been doing stuff with Studio Breakfast for so long now, I've kind of thought about getting into voice acting. I don't know how good at it I would be, but I think it would be sort of fun to try out at least. You never know until you try. But yeah, I have to... You actually reminded me because I saw that in your Discord server, and I went to the video, but I did not watch it yet. So that is something I'll probably do that tonight. Okay, I'm curious about what we're going to do here in the ceiling, because it looks a little bit weird currently, and I'm not sure. I guess, actually, what we can do is we can do... Aha! Okay, that's a perfect strategy. Okay, and then it sort of seemed... Okay, that's good, actually. And then what we can do is we got to place this lantern somewhere. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. But I guess it works. Oh, hang on. No. Here we'll... Am I safe to take this up? Another block? Yeah, I am. Oh, and I ran out of deep slate again. Let's place that down. And then I guess place the lantern there. Yeah, that doesn't look too terrible. And then I guess here we start a new section of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is where the next pillar is going to be. Oh dear, I've just uncovered a whole section of cave that I was previously hiding. There we go. Okay, this does not look bad, actually. This is going better than I thought it would. Just cover this cave back up. I guess mobs are probably going to start spawning in there, but honestly, I do not care enough to solve that problem and go light it up. I will, however... Oh dear. Okay, well, let's finish this section of the cave, or of the path. And then I think we should probably go up and check to make sure we haven't done any damage with the... There we go. With mining through the roof of stuff. I don't actually know where we are, or where the section of the cave is. I think it's a little bit... I think it's over the pink building, if I were to guess. Oh, yeah. It's over here in like this there's so many frogs everywhere. Like this hilly area. Like over here. Can you tell that I've been ripping up the grass, though? Not really, which is good. Okay, I was concerned. I thought we might be like poking. I thought we would be poking through the ground more than we actually wound up, which is nice. Okay. Uh-oh. My YouTube chat. Okay, there we go. My chat sometimes does a weird thing. It like minimizes the window or something. I don't know. It's odd. Okay, let us continue. We have a floor to be making. Oh, goodness. There's so much cave here. I don't want to deal with any of this. Let's make some more stone bricks. Just cover that little situation up. And then suppose we can bridge this gap and carry on our merry way. Look at this. This is all looking so nice. And now we get to continue on our journey of 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5ing. I do kind of take issue with... There comes a point in the game when your shovel is too fast, I find. Because I did not... Like, this sort of speed of shovel is good for when you want to take out a lot of dirt, but you have to be kind of more controlled for when you're... Oh, that was also in the wrong spot. For when you only want to take out a little bit of dirt. Which is often the case in projects like this. Okay. Oh, I don't know how I wound up there. I guess that like 5-10 minutes of me charging my mouse did more for it than I thought, because it really wasn't on the charger for very long, but it's staying alive as... Wait a minute, as the Bee Gees would say. I was about to say as Gloria Gaynor would say, but that is I Will Survive, and that is, I guess, similar to what the chargers, or what the mouse is currently doing. Okay, this is treacherous. Everything about this is treacherous. Digging holes in the ceiling everywhere. But we should soon be past the ceiling holes part. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there? My entire screen, like, did like a whoop thing. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's kind of convenient actually. That's right at the corner. So I can just put one there. Put one there, and then I guess... Yeah, no, actually, we can just fill those up with deep slate. Okay, did I run out of... I did. It's always something. I'm sure I have some more up here that I can grab. The desert, for some reason, this desert area has a lot of dark oak that I can work with inside of it. I don't think there's any more in those chests, though. There's probably some over in this collection of chests, if I were to guess. Tinted glass. Uh-oh. Okay, there's some dark oak. It is not stripped, but we can strip it manually down there, I suppose. I was thinking the other day, well, because I was telling someone about my YouTube channel for the first time. I was like, yeah, it's this channel I've been doing stuff on for a few years. The 5-year anniversary of this channel was actually about a month ago. It was March 18th is when the 5-year anniversary of this channel was. Which is crazy, first of all, that I started this 5 years ago, because thinking about how young I was 5 years ago, that is kind of bananas. But yeah, this channel's been around for a long time. And I guess the second oldest channel after that is Peachy Podcast, which admittedly I don't do super a lot with, but that still makes it a... Stop doing that. My brightness is... Let's turn up my brightness. Which admittedly I don't do a lot with that channel, but I don't know, it's still a pretty old operation going on. I think after we get around this corner, I'm going to go and take a little water break. I'm going to get water. I'm going to sort of situate myself. All my blinds are still open and it's getting dark out, so I'm going to go shut those. And then we will be back to finish this tunnel, which I thought was not feasible today, but it's looking more and more like that is a possibility, which is nice, because then we would just be able to have this thing out of the way. Oh my goodness, look at that, it did it again. I don't know why it does that. I don't know, I have to look into that. That's really random. Okay, another one of these here. Deep slate. Uh-oh, am I running out again? Yes. Where did I put that shulker? Is it up here somewhere? Community post has been posted. Everyone, go check out Preston's community post. Oh dear. Oh no, is this a river? I don't want to deal with that. Frankly, I don't feel like this right now. Oh. Okay, well, after this we should be sorted through and not have to deal with that problem again. Yeah, okay. There we go. Replace this floor. I wonder where we're at then, if that's... I'm assuming that's the river that, like, the sugar cane's growing along. Okay, let's go. Let's actually go this way. This might be faster. And it'll also give us a good grip on how much more tunnel we have yet to build. Okay, we actually still have a fairly decent amount of tunnel. Maybe we won't finish this whole thing today. But it's not terrible. We do have to go up these stairs again. I want to see where that water is at, though. Hop, hop, hop. I wonder... You can get out of here from this way, right? Yeah, it just pops you down at the... What is this? That is nothing. Okay, this just pops you out from the bottom of the big beige building. Which should be here. Yep. And then we can come down here. Time to refresh my stream's look. I don't think so. Let's do a little micromanagement. Just get rid of that message. I'm all for refreshing my stream's look, don't get me wrong, but that is not the way that we are going to go about doing that. Not in my live stream. Okay, let's get to bed. And then I suppose we will poke around. I want to see where we were where in the river that we were popping up out of. Oh, you know what? I bet it's like right over here. Yeah. If I were to guess. Are we doing... Oh, there's an axolotl over here. I didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're probably popping up somewhere over the river. Oh, maybe over here. Yeah, it is over here. Okay, let's do a little routine maintenance real quick. Get this situated. Okay, that's looking better. I'm gonna... Where should we go? Where would be a nice scenic spot for me to go AFK my character while I go take my bathroom water blinds break? Let's put him... I'm gonna put you guys in the frogs, actually. That would be fun. I don't know how many frogs there are left. Okay, there's still a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Okay, we're gonna drop down into the frogs. Oh dear. And then what we're gonna do... Master volume up. Friendly creatures way up. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Going on intermission. I will be back. Okay. Oh my goodness, the frogs. We are back. I hope you had a good time with the frogs. I'm going to turn them down. Get out of here. Oh goodness. Oh dearie me. I don't have an ender pearl on me. I perhaps should have thought this through a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure what to do in this scenario because if I break the fence, they are going to be out, and I don't want them to be out. Here, let's try. No, please, 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 please. The frogs are ascending. That is not what I want. Oh my goodness. Okay, and we're done. Okay, we got out of that situation. Let's get out of the frogland and back to our tunnel. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I forgot about all the shriekers over there. Okay, let's get back to digging our tunnel. Let's pop down here and get back to work. I'm gonna grab this as well, just so my inventory's kind of getting full. Let's get our setup back and ready. Let's craft some more of these. Okay, and we are back at it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's actually go through and just place all of these pillars real quick. And then we can just go through as needed and... Oh, that's not what I wanted. And then we can just go through as needed and get get things filled in. I think I got jump scared by the shriekers. Yeah, I also got jump scared by the shriekers, and I'm the one who put them there. I haven't been over in that area for a long time. Yeah, I forgot about them. 1, 2, here. Let's go take a look at them, because there are a lot over there. Oh my goodness, we're at the point where if we want to leave this tunnel, neither direction is the faster direction. But yeah, they're under a bunch of moss carpets, I think, so they kind of blend in with the ground. Around this direction. And let's turn our volume all the way down just so we don't have to deal with them. They're right here. There are so many of them. I don't know. Yeah, there's like what? 3 by 3 is 9 by 3, 27 shriekers. That's a lot of shriekers just hanging out here in the ground, ready to jump scare anyone who walks by. Yeah, okay, back to tunnel. Where? Oh, here it is. I forgot we were a little bit far away. Oh, there we go. Back to work? Yeah. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's another spot for them. Oh my goodness. You can tell we're getting to a laggier part of the world. I need to look into Optifine I need to look into something. Maybe I need to like prune my world, but I've been noticing lately that it is notably more laggy than it used to be, which is not a good sign. Sorry, let's pick that up. Right here in the middle. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh boy, we ran out of stairs. Okay. So these three, these 1, 2, these 3 sections might be our last. Do I have... I don't know why I grabbed so many slabs, actually. I might dump those. No, I'm not going to dump them right now. Yeah, these might be our last sections, and then we'll have to come back. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. I'm tired. And we're going to have to come back some other time to finish the whole tunnel off, I think. I was hopefully optimistic earlier about being able to finish the whole thing. Do I need anything else for these? No, I don't. But I don't think that's going to happen today. I'm already getting tired, I can tell. And I am going to have to... I still have stuff to do after the stream. So, such as watch the... Oh my goodness. Yeah. Such as watch that YouTube video that we were just talking about, Preston. The one that you voice acted in. Although, honestly, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have another one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one here. No, we could put another one. We could put another one there. Okay, I think that'll be what our plan is. So, hang on. If we just go bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 and then we'll leave the staircase and the rest of the area at that elevation for some other time. Okay, let's go get more wood, more spruce trapdoors. Now I have the hiccups. And let's drop off some of this garbage that we don't need anymore. There we go. Okay. I'm hoping, I know, oh, and it's nighttime, that's lovely. I know we have more spruce at the base, but I don't want those at all. No siree, I don't need you clogging up my inventory. There's so many. Oh, it's because the iron golem. That makes more sense. Okay, here's more spruce. And then we need... No, I guess that's actually all we needed. And then we can take those... Make some stairs out of them. And then also a hefty supply of trapdoors. And we can pick that back up. Oh my goodness. Not a baby zombie. Okay, well... Let's go find a place to sleep where there are not babies on. Oh, and there's a creaking over here. I don't know why I put this guy over here. Is he gonna spawn in? Where is he? Should be here somewhere, right? Where is he? Okay, we'll have to look into that mystery later. Let's get to bed. Oh, I cannot rest now. There are monsters nearby. What about in this bedroom? Nope, there are not monsters over here. Back into the tunnel we go. Ouch. I just ran straight into that tree. Alright. And hang on, let's get our Oh, I needed more dark oak too. I didn't grab any of that. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I was over here. Let's see if we have any in our main storage area. I have a feeling there's some in here, but I could be... Yeah, there is. I was going to say, but I could be completely wrong, but thankfully I was not. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm hitting all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's get back to building. Oh, and I guess, here, I'll scoop you up. I guess this is gonna have to be, I don't know. That situation is a problem for later me, not current me. And put one of those there. Bang, bang, bang. And then we can just place the little stairs, spruce stair trapdoor contraptions, and be on our merry way. Look at that, perfect. Now we just have to do the work of placing all of the deep slate, which is easier said than done, but not by that much, because it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. Oh, perfect, and I already put that in the ceiling too, so I don't have to worry about it. Uh-oh. I'll cover that up. I don't want anything to do with that. There we go, and then fill this in with stone bricks. I need to catch up on what's going on with Studio Breakfast and catch up on the on the update videos. Yeah, there was just a new one for March actually. There's not been, to be perfectly honest, there hasn't been a whole. Well, no, there actually Crimson Era we've seen. Westbrath, I mean, has had. Westbrath's had some quite decent progress actually. I haven't been super involved in a lot of it just because. Their Crimson Era right now, that is the wrong thing. Crimson Era right now is sort of past the stage where it really needs music. And, where's that shulker box? And Westbrath is not at the stage where it needs music yet. So, like, Crimson Era is, like, at least for the first episode, which is what we're obviously working on, Crimson Era's music is all mostly done. And Westbrath is still in a planning stage, so it doesn't have any music that needs to be composed, which means my job, which I'm the music guy over there, is I don't really have a lot to do right now, which is kind of nice. I just kind of get to focus and work on my own stuff, which is why I've been working on this upcoming album so much in the last few days, because I've just had the opportunity to, which I haven't for a while. So that has been nice. I am excited for this upcoming album of mine, though. I talked about it yesterday. I thought about releasing a single. Has not quite happened yet, but I don't know. We'll see how things go. It's looking like, if I were to give my best estimate as to when this album would be out, probably mid to late April. It'll probably still be a week. It'll probably be like in a week at the soonest. So don't get your hopes. Don't get too prepared for that. But it is coming soon-ish. Okay. There we go. Did I place a lantern over in... Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, actually, a terrible thing that started happening today. Um, it's been raining all day today, and I was like, okay, that's good because it'll melt away the snow, right? We need the snow to be gone. It is April, and at this point, it's probably going to be May, and there's still going to be snow on the ground. But I digress. So it's been raining all day today, and I've been like, okay, I'm happy with that. And I get in my car, and I'm driving home today, and as I'm driving, I pass over the bridge, and the rain starts turning into what looks like a little. They're more concentrated, more clustered drops, and that's when I start fearing. I was like, "Oh, seriously?" And as I get home, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is an even numbered thing. Oh well, I'll put it here. My worst fears aren't confirmed until I get home. And now, outside, actively, if I look outside, it is dumping buckets of snow. I'm so sad. I'm so ready for the snow to be gone. I'm ready, because all of last week, it was so nice and so sunny. And unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. Yeah, I heard about those, actually, about the flash floods. I don't wish there was floods here. But I don't know, I wish there'd be something that would come along and pick up all the snow that just dumped on top of everything. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's my little weather story for you. Okay, and that is things are looking good, actually. We got a significant portion of this tunnel done today. I always forget how long these projects take. It would have taken longer if we hadn't had the whole thing cleared out, which we did yesterday, so I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I think my mouse needs to charge overnight, probably. My headphones have been telling me that they need to charge too. I should be more like Preston and not have wireless stuff. But yeah, we got a decent section of that done. Hopefully next time we can extend it all the way over to the big beige building. At some point we need to finish this. I was looking at this the other day. This side is still like, I guess that side is like, I don't know. This, maybe it's just, oh, now the emojis are here. You see, my computer just does random stuff sometimes. This side's mostly fully detailed on the exterior. This side is not. And it's kind of a hassle to do that because you gotta, like, dirt and pillar up to stuff. But I feel like at some point soon that has to be done. Especially around on this side. That's not looking very good. And then back here as well. Has got to be more detailed, but yeah, that might be something I dedicate some more of my time to. Maybe I'll make an episode revolving around the big beige building again, but I feel like we are getting to a point soon where this project could be finished, which would be pretty cool. And then obviously all of the interior stuff needs to get done too. I actually don't know. When the cherry wood first came out, I made like a very pink room up here, and I don't know if it's ever been shown on camera. Oh my goodness, it is so laggy. What is going on? Okay, this might be my cue to end the stream before before my computer explodes. Let's get to a nice spot and wrap things up. We'll do it. Oh, and there. Look at that. It's just going berserkus. What is? Okay. We gotta end this. Thank you very much for watching. Here, we'll go in the scenic sunset. Thank you very much for watching this stream. I hope to see you either in a video sometime soon. I'm really hoping to get a Let's Play video out, or another one of these live streams later this week. So, that is all from me today. I hope you had a fun time watching me dig this little tunnel, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.